Okay, so next we're going to be doing the final testing for Objective 2 of my Computer Science NEA, which includes the sections which cover the home page and the contents of the home page, which will include the feedback section on that specific page. As we can see, I've already got my website up and running here. If I let's go over here, and the first test is essentially going to be like testing the home page and running to see if all the contents appear in the right way that it should. So if we log in as a player onto the website, we should see when it loads that we have login successful up here, and the home page appears as well, and all of the bits are in the right place. We have the welcome message here, the feedback section, the slider, and the video up here. Now the first initial test will be obviously to check everything there is there, and we've done that, and then the next test is to test the video. Now my screen recorder will not pick up the audio for this video, however you will be able to see that it's playing. In fact, I don't think that's gonna, well, even if you can't hear it, you can see that the video is playing and the audio is actually playing in my ears right now, so I can confirm that the video is playing well. And the next test for the home page is to test the picture slideshow, which is down here. We have a couple of different pictures from various Sunday League games, which would be representative of this sort of website. And everything on the home page does seem to work well. Obviously the video, as I've shown you, and the pictures as well, and we'll get into testing the feedback section in a little while. Okay, so this homepage is a dynamic homepage, which means this box up here basically changes depending on the different users. So as we can see, this is a player without a what's called on our website a favorite team. And if you were to have a favorite team, something different might appear up there. So if we go to the profile section and just edit our favorite team to we might want to be MK Dons as our favourite team, possibly. And if we update that team, now when we go back to the home page, now this appears up here. So it's a mini league of 5 teams. That's not actually the full league that they're in, but it's the team of the 4 closest teams to them. Or it's a league of the 4 closest teams to them. And you can see that it dynamically generates this. So this is on the home page. For a player that has a favourite team. Now if we log out and log in as a manager, we'll see that we'll see a little bit of a different message. So the last message was for a player. Oh, I've done that bit wrong. I hope this is right. Yeah, okay, so yeah, that's the right bit of content. That might in fact be the same as the player. I thought they were different text, but I think that is actually correct, having them as you may want to choose a team, because then likewise with the manager, if you were to go to profile and change the team, they would come up with so if we be Man City and we go back to the home page, you can see that they fit in this league very well. The 4 closest teams to them around them. Obviously there's been no games in this league, but you can see how the general system works for the mini league, and then obviously you'd have to go to the standings for the regular ones. And now we'll log in as a referee to see what would appear then. Oh no, I've got that wrong. There we go. Obviously referees can't have favourite teams, otherwise that'd be a bit biased. So they've just got a bit of a different message saying thank you for refereeing and the number of matches that they've officiated in their time on the website, you know, and a little message there as well. And then if we log out and log back in as an owner, it's something very similar. Oh no, that's my schooling girl. Owner, and we log in, and that has thanks for being an owner and league setup 3, and a bit of different text here as well, telling you sort of how to set up a league. So that's the test on different things and how the home page is dynamic with this box especially up here, and then we'll move on to the next test. So now we're going to test the feedback section of the home page, which has a subject form and a feedback form, and if you enter sort of messages in there, then it will send an email off to a separate email that I've created for this specific website. So we're just immediately gonna try it out with no data, and hopefully the email should not send. Oh, that's a bit of a okay, so that's not right, and I will go and fix that right now. Okay, so we didn't want emails to be able to be sent with no content or subject, so this was one of our tests that has failed, and this is how I've ended up fixing it. So essentially, when you log on to the homepage and you actually go to the homepage, because of this line here, request form, subject, and the feedback, when they request a form, if you go directly to the homepage and it runs this, it gets the none. It returns none, as you see I've printed here. But the problem is I previously just had this line, and I did not have this in here as well. So when I submitted anything on the form, as you can see, if you submit anything on that specific form, it's almost like you're submitting no text at all. So then if we go back to our if we go back to here, as we can see, the subject and feedback are both sort of blank text with nothing in there. So in order to block out that, we've had to insert this little bit of code into this line, which ensures that if anything is submitted without text, it won't be sent, and it won't go into this if sort of statement here. And that's how it's been fixed. So now if we're just going to test that again, just one more time, if we submit that and we go to our inbox in the email and refresh, yeah, that, as you can see, that's the one from before. I'll just quickly delete that now, and refresh again, and definitely it hasn't sent, and nothing's flashed up on the top here either. So that's been a good success one. So firstly, we're going to just do a bit of testing here. If we submit hi with no feedback, it shouldn't send the email at all. As you can see, the message hasn't popped up here, so it hasn't. If we just say hi and feedback, it shouldn't send the email again, because we don't want any sort of blank sections either in the subject or the feedback to be sent. And of course, we don't have any green bar here, so we'll just check in the inbox that neither of them have been sent. Yep, that's right. And if we go and just say hi and hi, and we submit that as feedback, that hopefully should be sent to mksalaleague@gmail.com. And if we go into our inbox and refresh, we can see that the feedback is in there as we expected. So that's a good test there. And there we go. That's it for the final testing for Objective 2 of my Computer Science NEA. And that is therefore the end of this video.